1, 2, 3, 4. ¡Hey! Bullet, bullet. Watch it now, watch it. Here it comes. Watch it and get you.
Okay, real quick, I was thinking of this today. I said I'm gonna put this out there. I don't know if it's worthwhile or not, but years ago, back when the economy was booming, like 2006, 2007, the gal I was with this girlfriend I had. She had a brother. She was from back east. Her brother moved out here. He needed some work, so I gave him some work part time. And nice guy, did real well. And at the time, I was getting ready to sell my house. It needed some work done, a little handyman stuff done. And I didn't have a lot of work for this kid. And I was trying to do something kind of build his confidence a little bit. So I said, listen, at the time, at Lowe's and Home Depot, I don't know if they still do this, but if you would go there, you would take these little classes. They're like once or twice a week you go take a class, learn how to put their flooring in, learn how to do some electrical, basic stuff. And they're trying to sell you their product is what it was about. But there were these little educational courses you would, I don't know what you call it, one night class thing. Learn how to put, putting a sink in or this kind of stuff. And so what I did is I sent him to that to pick up some of those skills, and he would come back to my house and, I paid him to do the work. And, you repair the floor. It had one of those parquet floors that was coming apart. And he did something, and he did it. It worked out pretty good. He picked up a couple of skills with it. I heard a guy talking about something like this on the radio today, and it reminded me of this kid who really didn't. He was a good worker, but didn't have a lot of skills. And like I said, I don't know if Home Depot and Lowe's and those guys do that stuff anymore, if they have the free classes. But it was working out pretty well until this kid got tossed into jail, and that was the end of that. But the reason I bring this up is, and I was at Lowe's today, I forgot to ask him. We talked about picking up skills and this kind of thing. It's not often you can get free instruction. And look into that in your area, whether it's Home Depot or Lowe's. It could be whether it's putting a sink in or simple plumbing or something. It's not going to make you a contractor. You're not going to go into business necessarily. But if it gives you any confidence in fixing something at home, hey, you just picked up a skill. And you could also do it for your neighbor. So whether it was some basic electrical, basic plumbing, roof, something like that. These are some skills that we don't necessarily got to go to some, month-long class somewhere and pay thousands of dollars. A lot of, carpentry stuff is pretty basic. We're not reinventing the wheel. But you might check into that in your area, whether it's Lowe's, Home Depot, some other store you have where they have free instruction for somebody. Yeah, whether you have any plumbing issues or not, go take their free class. You get some confidence, you pick up a little bit of skill that way, and it kind of puts you ahead of the curve compared to everybody else, especially if stuff goes south or whatever the case is. So hey, look for your free education at your hardware stores. That's what I'm talking about, or anything else that might fit that bill. I thought of that today. It hadn't crossed my mind since I put that kid to those, sent him to that thing to learn how to fix stuff. And it worked. The kid came back, man, he fixed the floor, he fixed the plumbing. It was working good, so until he got messed up. But it might work out good for you too. So anyway, look into those free education things.